I'm frustrated. I think every day I wake up, like since January, I feel like every day I've woke up, there's been some new attack on public land by people who campaigned for things like pro 2A, pro hunting,
Yeah.
pro public land, pro like we're gonna go out and we're gonna live the American dream. And I grew up in a place where the American dream was to own your own property and shoot a big buck
Yeah.
because deer in New York State are not known to be monsters like they are in the Midwest and elsewhere. A big 140-inch 8 point in New York, you had a trophy at
Yeah.
the point in time in which I lived there. I still think that's a trophy. I shot my fair share of deer that are much smaller than that, and been just as happy with all of them. And it's like, well, where do we go do that now?
Yeah.
And I hate to draw a parallel for some of this with what's happening in Oklahoma, but it's almost like all these people who campaigned for pro hunting, pro 2A, pro like the glory days of I'm gonna load the Cadillac up with my brand new semi-automatic Browning and I'm gonna go shoot a big buck in the mountains. Now want to sell you that same dream on their property
Yeah.
because like if we lose this acreage, we're losing you know bighorn sheep habitat, which I don't know
That's a
about
huge thing
you.
right now. That's
Yeah.
a really big thing. I mean, up here in Montana, we one of our bighorn sheep tags was basically just killed because there weren't enough sheep.
Hmm.
They like
I'd read
they
about that.
literally, yeah, they literally just killed it. Sh- Bighorn sheep are, out of all of the animals that get hunted, I think that they are suffering the most, uh, out of all of them, just because they're so susceptible to disease and habitat loss and predators and all kinds of stuff like that.
Hmm.
They're really really suffering. And so now you're talking about taking up more property